So in the question and answer session, I would also like to remind the participant that to the speakers. We have the first question. I will direct the question to this participant is asking about the mindset if I don't have much capital. Is asking about the mindset of individuals of not venturing into businesses because of the need for high capital. So maybe my earning is not much, and I have a business idea, but I'm thinking of having a before I can start in. How can we change this mindset, sir?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, you're audible, sir.
Yeah. Please, can you repeat the question, please?
You're audible, sir.
Please, can you repeat the question?
The participant is asking. Yes, the participant is asking about the mindset of not venturing into a business venture. A small capital that can enable me to kickstart the business, but I mean, not accumulate more capital for me to be able to invest it. So how can we change this mindset? What advice do you offer to such one?
If the network is fluctuating, if he or she has small capital, if I can get the question right. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, go on, Prof.
Yeah, he or she is asking that if he's having small capital and the mindset that how does he get funds? I don't because the network is fluctuating. Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now, but you know the network.
Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hello.
So is talking about the mindset of individuals, yeah?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Maybe from outside. It's from outside.
Okay, sir. I think, Prof, what the question is mentioned is that how can you change the notion of looking at your own finance from the individual's side? Thinking is too small, and that may be the reason why someone will not partake in business when probably he had the opportunity of having likes mind that can come together so that they can form a pool of funds.
Okay. Hello. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. You see, we need to change our mindset, and again, everything starts from the issue of financial literacy. Like I during my presentation, a lot of people are not well informed of all the financial products that are in their disposal. So, for example, now, like they know that, like somebody knows that this is my salary, but I want to engage in a particular business, but I think my salary is not enough to be able to afford me going into that business. But I know that this business is viable, so I have the proposal. But because we are not well informed of the Islamic financial products that is available at our disposal, like when Malam Ali Audu Sharif, when he was presenting, getting to presenting the number of Islamic financial institutions that are formerly in existence. You know, there are some that we have not even heard of before. That like now, for example, if not that I happen to get to have interaction with one of the top member of staff of 117 Capital Limited. We are in the academic environment we deal more with the financial institutions. So I would say that I've not even heard of 117 Capital Limited before, but because of my interaction with the one of the member of staff, that is how I got to know this 117 Capital Limited. So it is a thing of mindset and a thing of exposure. So we need to change our mindset. One, by having engaging in this financial endowment pool by which that it will be according to the Islamic financial tenets or principles. So this one can even go ahead. I mean, can to solving this problem. The mindset that I'm having a small amount of money as my income, I cannot go into this business. So, but if we have knowledge about how and what are the products that are available at our disposal, towards the financial Islamic financial products, then it will go a long way to solving our problem, to engage in this business. It is not only necessary that I have 500,000 and I want to engage in a business that is 800,000. Yet, if we should just meet with the officials that are in this Islamic financial institutions, for example, like Capital One Limited, there are a lot of avenue that is available for us towards assistance that can solve this problem of a financial. Like now, we can engage in partnership business, we can engage in musharaka, mudaraba, and again, this will be sharing profit loss, sharing partners with the financial house, and it will go a long way in solving our business. It is our business activities or financial activities. So we need to change our mindset that we cannot have opportunity towards anything, any business or any product that we want to engage in our business activities.
Thank you, Prof, for this wonderful answer. The second question I will direct it to Mala Ismail. In your statement, in your presentation, you made mention that taking debt is discouraged as far in Islamic finance until when necessary. So how can one handle borrowing or debt, and when will it be necessary for me as per the Sharia guideline to take debt, sir? Thank you.
So the one that is highly discouraged is personal debt. Debt which is recognized as a form of source whereby you can actually raise capital, and this is the reason why we have Sukuk, because Sukuk is a debt instrument. However, when it comes to individual is in the sense that when you need to take asset financing, it must be based on need and necessity. So it shouldn't be your first option. And if you need to do that, then it must be through a Sharia compliant means, meaning you have to either do it through a non-interest bank or a non-interest asset management company. But individually, the best sometimes is for you to have a pool of funds from like mine. So meaning you are 3 in number. You need to purchase a bag of rice, which may be cheaper for you, but you don't have the full amount to purchase that bag. So instead of seeking for debt, purchasing it at a higher price, sometimes you can look for similar people within your organization or community who may also need the rice at that point in time. You may purchase it in bulk. Then you people decide to share it in unit. At that point, the little amount you have will also give you the opportunity in purchasing that particular item at a very reduced price. Meaning with the 3 or 4 people coming together, your inability to purchase it in bulk has been eliminated. So I think the other part is for us to also look at investment option, meaning we have mutual fund, which also allow you to do investment in bits. So you don't need to have 100 million or 10 million or 5 million as it is today. With your 5,000, 10,000, you can put in money into a mutual fund. And the essence is that a mutual fund has a pool of investors. And when you have a pool of investors, you are not the one looking for the other investors now. The asset management firm will perform that action on your behalf. So meaning your inability to invest in a particular investment instrument that may require 10 million naira as the minimum investment has been eliminated by that financial institution who are giving you the opportunity for you to invest your 5,000 or 10,000 naira into that particular pool. So what am I saying here is that we should also exploit pool or community purchase of item or community investment, especially with people who share the same likes mind with you. So you may have friends that you may organize yourself into a club, and this club may be for the purchase of certain item that you think everyone needs at that point in time. So this reduce your burden of having to go and borrowing just because you don't have the full amount to purchase some item. So borrowing affects your tomorrow spending. If you need to borrow, then it must be for something that has economic value or that may also generate further income for you, but not you borrowing to consume, which at the end of the day, you still need to pay back tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for this contribution. And the third question will also go to Madam Ismail. This participant is asking about what are the Islamic financing alternatives to the mortgage? That is Islamic financing alternatives or options for home financing. Thank you.
Mr. Moderator?
Yes, sir. The participant is asking about. Hello?
I can hear you clearly. Yes.
Oh, the participant is asking about the Islamic finance alternative to mortgage. That is Islamic financing options for home financing, home ownership.
So the Islamic finance, when it comes to mortgage, it can be exploited through either a lease contract, which sometimes they call lease to own, or the musharaka, which be the joint venture between either the developer and yourself, or any entities that is providing such kind of opportunities. So we have the option. Some can also come in form of muraba. So depending on your capital. So this will entail you having to go through what we call a financial analysis to see whether if you'll be able to pay within a very short period of time, which contract will be more applicable. If it will take longer, which probably maybe 5 years or 6 years, which either a lease contract, or if you have certain amount of money, you only need somebody to also jointly contribute to it, then we can exploit the musharaka. So depending on your capital need and the capital you also have. This will go a long way in determining which of the contracts we need to explore. However, I think as it is today, the rental owned by the FMBN is a Sharia compliant option that we can all look at because it abides with the Ijara principle. So meaning you are staying in the house on a monthly basis, certain amount of the consideration is being deducted from your salary. And this consideration consists of two payments. One, the principal amount, which is the cost of the house. The other one will be the rent, which is the profit element of the lessor who actually leases the house to you as a lessee. So depending on the level of contract and the available fund, different contract can be utilized. But majorly, it is the Ijara that is mostly the contract that we employed. And this also gives you the room that immediately you finish paying, the asset can be transferred through either through a gift or through payment of a nominal amount at the end of the period, which could be a 10 naira or 5 naira, or it could be gift that means you've already finished paying the principal amount. The lessor will transfer the ownership of the house to you as the lessee. Then the all title document also belongs to you. So there are different options that can be utilized by different Islamic financial institutions. It also now depend on the internal principles any institution will also want to look at, especially when it comes to risk mitigation. So every contract also has its own peculiar risk.
Thank you, sir, for this wonderful and comprehensive answer. Definitely, as Ismail has mentioned, that Islamic mortgage financing can be utilized using various contracts, various underlying Islamic financial contracts. And rent to own one of the options that are available that one may look into. And also our Islamic banks are having also products that offers home ownership, like home financing. Almost all of them, they are having products developed towards home financing, and participants may explore those opportunities. And also you can explore opportunities with asset managers. Also the asset management for home financing, they can also partake in the financing your intention or maybe your need for home ownership. Thank you very much, Mala Ismail, for this comprehensive answer. And before we round up, there are a lot of questions coming, but definitely the time is against us. We may not like to hold our presenters much longer. So, and before we round up, there was a poll that was posted online regarding the topic for the participants to choose, and 4 options were provided. The option number 1 states that in terms of the impact of cost of living crisis, how does it impact your decision and financial planning over the first 1 year? So 4 options were provided. Option number 1, it increased investment amounts. The impact it has made for this category is that it increased their financial increased investment amounts. 19% has chosen this option. Option number 2, the impact says focus on capital protection. So the impact it has given to this category of participants is that they give more protection to their capital. And this 131% of the poll goes to this option. And then no significant impact has 6%. And the one that has the highest percentage of the poll is had to cut back on investments, meaning the hard situation that we are in led most of the investors to withdraw back their own investment, which will have negative impact on their own income as well, and will also negatively impact the economic situation. So, and just as a prior close question, Prof, what one advice will you give to our participants on how to mitigate their cost of living crisis? Prof?
Hello?
So maybe before we get, yeah.
Hello?
So Prof, what one advice will you give to our participants on their way forward to mitigate the current economic hardship?
One advice.
Yes,
that
sir.
I can give the participants is to one advice. The one advice that I can give to the participants is to have this, like we have a lot of factors that are contributed to this, that contributes to this. One, I don't even know one advice that I can give them. But if I would just say that is that they should stay within the limits of, because everything talks, we talk about the debt management. But what I would, the only advice I would give them that cut across the whole is financial literacy. We should, if everybody has this financial literacy, that is the products, the financial Islamic financial products that are available at our disposal, then we should tailor all our financial activities towards these Islamic financial products. I think if we have knowledge about all this, then it will go ahead, it will go a long way towards solving our financial crisis. One, staying within the limits according to Islamic principles, then engaging in financial activities using Islamic financial tenets. I think that will go a long way in solving our problem.
Thank you, Prof. I can say that in summary, the Prof's message is for you to cut your code according to your size. If I may cut you well, that's the one advice you can give. You cut your spendings according to the Islamic tenets. I believe Prof has battled with himself, because man
Yes,
with too many options,
you are virtually right.
Cutting one single advice definitely is very hard. Thank you very much for this contribution. Mala Ismail, on to you. Yes, on to you, Mala Ismail. What one advice will you give the participants on how to thrive in this economic hardship? One advice.
So the only advice I would say is that I aspire to increase your standard of living through halal means.
Summary, aspire to increase your income through halal investments. Halal investment, it may be investment in businesses and all halal means, either in agricultural production or whatever. Thank you very much, and thank you for this wonderful contribution. We really appreciate your time for being with us despite your tight schedule. For both our panel speakers and also our participants, we thank you very much, and we hope you have benefited a lot from the wealth of experiences brought in by these panel speakers. We really thank you. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much, Prof. Taiwo. Thank you very much, Mr. Ismail. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Till we meet in the next month's webinar series, and inshallah, we are going to come up with a lot of more, because this webinar has brought up a lot of questions and a lot of areas that we need to maybe elucidate more on it. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum salam.